Did you see all the stars in heaven tonight? These are our angels shining bright. These are our children who have died. These are the ones for whom we've cried. These are the ones we've loved and lost. Heaven only knows the cost. Their candles were lit at their moment of birth, and the flame went out as they left the earth. But they left behind the glow of the flame. And though our lives are never the same, we'll always thank God for the joy that they brought, and thank Him again for the lessons they taught. These are the angels of the afterglow, and I pray to God that you will never know the pain of an angel passing. Well, I'm Myrtle Fleming, and the name of my organisation is the Compassionate Friends. We are non-denominational. It doesn't matter what age, belief, cause, colour or culture. We are the Compassionate Friends, a worldwide family and their families caring for each other. Yes, as I say, we all lose loved ones, but when it is a child, it's your future, your hopes and your dreams, and you don't think you will recover. You want to die, as I wanted to die. But I realized that the organisation Compassionate Friends, which I joined immediately, it was just there for me. I'd go to meetings. I didn't know what was going on. I was in such a dwell, but somebody would put their arm around me, give me a hug, just listen to my broken heart. And that's why I've stayed on all the years, to help others through their pain, and it never, never stops. Well, how it started for me, I was teaching at Hudson Primary, and I was on the concern group, and I got a little pamphlet that said, when a child dies, and I thought, oh, I must look into this. But before my own child died, that's what I had got. But then my own child died. So I knew about it, and I went along immediately to the very first meeting, and I'm still there. And people think, oh, poor Myrtle, she's lost it, having been in this organisation for 36 years. Yes, I've lost my child, but I'm there to help others. I was born on the mission field of the Sudan in Khartoum, where my parents were missionaries, and I always wanted to be a missionary in deep, dark Africa. But God said no, in the deep, dark places of the heart. And so this has become my mission, my passion, and just to take a little of the pain from those who are suffering this deep sorrow that I suffered for all these years. Yes, it does get lighter. You don't think it will, but I have met the most wonderful, wonderful people, survivors of life's cruelest blow, the death of a child. The general community doesn't talk about death, as though they're not going to die. It's not a nice subject. I mean, death, who wants to talk about death? But it's going to come to them. When people tend to think, well, just don't think about it, or get over it, or God's will. To lose a child, no, 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 whatever age. Yes, I've been called to the hospital for baby death. Yes, I've sat with somebody whose child was dying. Yes, I've actually even visited 4 prisons around South Africa where a bereaved parent has landed for whatever reason in prison. I will go anywhere. I have gone to say goodbye to a child with the family in coffins as well. So I will go anywhere where comfort and understanding is needed, because, as I say, people think you can get over it. I see anybody who's lost any loved one, so it has been thousands and thousands and thousands. Our late husband and I travelled around the country to 111 different towns. No holiday, no eating out, just going and visiting parents whose children had died. All around the country we've been. And I just continue. Well, he's been gone now for 11 years. And I always have newsletters with me, newsletters that I have put together. and I give out, because you'll always find somebody who has lost a child. So, just to bring comfort and for them to know that there is hope after the death of a child. Because as I say, when a child dies, you just want to die. You cannot see yourself getting out of bed for a long time. You can't get out of bed. You can't brush your teeth, wash your hair. Just life, you're dead. You're dead. I may say that I was very, very privileged because of my intense love for my compassionate friends, that I was asked to be the international chairperson. So I was presented in California, in Costa Mesa, in front of 1,500 bereaved parents, and just meeting them, coming to me, and just wherever they live in the world. So I'm in touch, as I say, with people all over. And it just bonds us, because we're like just the circle of bereaved parents around the world. And on the second Sunday of December every year at 7 o'clock, we're all asked to light candles in our own home. So can you imagine this glow of light around the world as it passes through each country, that we are linked together in love and loss, and just honouring our children, and whatever age, doesn't matter. We've lost a child. After Andrew died, I took up art, watercolour painting, and my art teacher said, no crying here. And I thought, blow you, so I cried into these are all tears from, and I love sewing. And also because we didn't have funding. Without funding, it's very hard, because it's my car, my petrol, and no matter where I go, whether it is Ganubi or Buffalo Flats or wherever, I just needed to make some money to cover expenses. So I make these, and I go to flea markets. I love going to Cinta East, or I go to Hudson. And as I told you, I've got no grandchildren. Bob said we have put our life savings into this, but it's being used up now because it's been a long time. I would like to meet as many bereaved parents as I can, just to give them a hug, and for them to know that there is a depth of understanding, and that it's not something to just get over quickly, but to work through it, and it takes time. I have got a little envelope of literature that I give newly bereaved parents, them to work through it slowly, take one step at a time, because the general public thinks it's over in 6 weeks. Oh no, it's not. It's only then you start missing your child. You're waiting for them to come home from school, from holiday. In my own case, for my son to come home from the army, and he never came home from the army. You just wish that no children would die, but I just hope that everybody is able to cope with this death and not get over it ever, but to work through it and to reach out and pass on the love of the compassionate friends. We know, we care, we understand, we are there for you. And I just want to say, I'm here for you, whoever you've lost, but particularly a child.